All right, we're live for Patriots training camp, where there have been multiple fights over the last couple of days, and there's been another one, but this follows a play on which a Patriots player was injured and remains down on the field.
I think it's a coach.
No, it's definitely a player. Yeah, I can see the white jersey and the pants. It's definitely a player that they're working on the field.
Alex Barth says Brendan Schooler just lit up a Panthers returner with a shoulder tackle. That kicked off a couple of scrums that were quickly separated.
It appears to be a Patriots player, though.
But this
is blue pants and the white shirt.
This drill got escalated by the Panthers here because they went after Slater on the second one. The second dust up, this is number 3 in a freaking kickoff drill, where the Panthers are kicking off. Patriots are in return mode. They had 5 guys that got after Slater on the second scrum.
The player that's on the ground still remains down. Trainers are working on that player. I don't know what's going on over there. But
it's a Patriot player.
It is a Patriot player. Still down on the field, and they've removed.
The reason I said it was a coach, there was a coach laying down next to him. I think he was trying to talk to him. This is not good.
No, and so what they've done is...
He's setting up now, though. He's standing him up.
Okay. What they've done is they've separated all the players. They've sent them on their way into the next period. So you've got...
Looks like it was Wilkerson.
And now here comes another fight, another major
Christmas.
fight. It's happening right in front of the stands.
These guys are a-holes, man.
It's going to involve much of each team at this point in time.
Get these clowns out of here.
Oh, they're right up against the stands.
And
all
now
they want to do is fight. This is unreal. I've never seen anything like this.
Yes.
Players are coming from the other field now.
And again, all the players from
Get in there. Here come the
opposite field.
Look at the linemen go.
Are now running in.
This is like cattle.
And I'll tell you what, the players that are now running in, again, we compared this yesterday to the bullpen clearing out at a baseball fight. All the players from the other field run to the field that is closest to the stands, and now you've got almost every player on the field now just involved in the pushing and shoving and trying to separate and break it up.
And to me, it looks like that's Christian Wilkerson being helped to the cart.
Yes.
Christian Wilkerson, who needed both arms around 2 people to carry him because he can't put pressure on one leg, is being helped to a cart. He's going to be carted off the field now.
And that was part of the reason the fight had started a minute ago. I did see one player. It looked like there was a Panthers player that went out of bounds on the play and came up and threw the football at a Patriots player?
Yeah, exactly. Now the Bills calling the team over now. Oh, there's another dust up over here.
Yep, they're starting to get into it again a little bit.
35 from the Panthers here. I got the.
I mean, at this point,
Jim, what I do with that damn thing?
You've now had 3 scrums
that number
here today in this practice. You had 3 of them yesterday.
Oh, we got another one over here.
And another one is now starting here.
Holy
I mean,
crap.
at some point, they're going to have to maybe separate these
Mac
two
Jones
teams.
here is chirping at one of them. Nope, he was just threw the ball to Aguilar. But he's over here looking at it like, keep your quarterback away from this stuff. Don't get him involved in this. There is still
35 is Kalon Barnes, the rookie from Baylor.
Kalon Barnes from Baylor.
Corner.
So it's one of...
Are you up? Can the listeners hear you?
So
Good.
this is...
you can never tell.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Okay,
So this is Rule's guy then. Wow. So they're calling both teams together here. The Patriots, it's Belichick again in the middle here. Mr. Kraft now is in the middle with Bill. Oh, look at this, man. I have never seen anything.
What a scene.
Look at him. He's getting right in the middle with Bill, is Mr. Kraft. Panthers are over here down on one knee as they huddle right next to the... I've never seen anything like this at a camp.
But as the Panthers walked back, they didn't walk around like a few yards. They walked right up against them, so they'd be rubbing up against them as they walked by.
It's a cocky bunch, man. Now, you got to do something like it. You could have had a player that got seriously hurt here, and Wilkerson's been having a good camp.
So what?
Second day, he's the guy who got thrown out yesterday, remember?
What they've now done is they've brought the 2 teams, they've separated them, they've now huddled as teams on the field.
But they're only about 10 yards apart from each other. The refs are standing in between the 2 groups. Bill Belichick is addressing the entire Patriots team in the middle. Robert Kraft kind of lingering around the outside ring of players. And then about 10 yards away, all the Panthers players have taken a knee. Matt Rule's addressing them. Both coaches appear to be very animated.
Because you're wasting your time here. You get no work done doing this.
Bedard said they went after McCaffrey after Wilkerson got knocked out, and that's what started the secondary fight.
Oh.
And so I assume that the play he's talking about is the one that was near the end zone over here.
Sideline, yeah.
So was the Wilkerson retaliation from yesterday, and then the McCaffrey was retaliation for the retaliation?
Yeah, that may have been it.
Hey, it's like baseball. You got to throw at the guy, right?
They could have worn both benches.
I also don't know
Plug him in the
that. I
ass.
also don't know that they really went after McCaffrey. I mean, they tackled him.
It was quick. The guy got up and threw the ball.
He got up and was looking for a fight. The entire Panthers offense at that point was looking for that fight.
It did look like a baseball thing. Both teams ran side by side all the way to the other field and didn't say anything on the way, running side by side to each other.
Look, Jim, they are. They're running through the Patriots team again. They're not going around them. Well, they got some swagger. I tell you that. I don't know
that
if they're
seems
gonna be any
unnecessary what they just did there.
This can be a highly penalized team this year. That's one thing you take away from just 2 days around the Panthers.
I mean, if you thought there wouldn't be anything else today, there's already been two.
Nothing.
So it's got to happen again. It's going to happen
my
again.
point was to start the show today was if the Panthers came here looking for a fight, just because Bill told his team not to engage doesn't mean it's not going to happen.
Right.
Reese says Wise was ejected from practice.
Okay. That's our guy now. It's our guy, Dietrich Wise.
He was very so after the second scrum broke up and they were getting ready to huddle the two teams together, Dietrich Wise was still jawing at the Panthers players that were, walking back over to this
he
field.
said he dominated them yesterday.
Man, every single play now you keep an eye on waiting.
They were probably listening to us, and that's what upset them, the Panthers, and were huddled around their radio listening to his interview with us. What other explanation could there be?
Oh, there isn't.
Is there an article written about it? Yeah.
Or podcast.
Podcast?
They could have
I don't
listened to
know.
podcast.
Sure.
Yeah. Maybe.
Headline?
Maybe. All right, so they've now resumed practice. They've resumed. They're going to try and get through the next, couple of hours. Oh, nice play, Nelson Aguilar. Did he hang on?
Yep, that was a touchdown.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, he just spiked the ball.
Then he just spiked the ball.
Oh, man, this is great today. Thank God we're down here. Hi, radio, TV. Yeah. I mean, we've been what? This is about 42 minutes of real-time play. We've had 4 dust-ups already. 2 pretty good ones, 2 iffy ones. And then Nelson Aguilar caught a questionable ball in the back pylon of the left corner in a 11-11 red zone drill here from Mac Jones, and he spiked it in front of the
he actually
defenders that continue to watch him.
The ball came out of his hands after the touchdown, and he tracked it down, and then he came back and spiked it.
Yeah.